As you can see, I'm sitting in my car and I'm going to see Peter, who has been steadily moving the boat down the canal system to the south. I hope you enjoy it.
There we are in the dry dock, which is full of water, and down here you can see a slot in the far side, and there's another slot down here, and what will happen shortly is this pile of planks here will be lowered into the slot, one on top of the other, to make a barrier, and then the canvas, well, plastic over there will go over it to make it waterproof, and then they can just pull out the plug and let it drain. Right, so we're now inside the dry dock. The door's shut, the heaters are on, and you can see that the bed of the dry dock is now completely dry. And here's the boat up on boards and in the middle of being blacked. So got another coat to go, I think.
G7, I think it's just that one. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I've done a lot of groups. Everyone has picked it up. No, it's like this, no? G7, I think it's just that one.
Taylor and his youthful lover, full of mirth and loyalty. They were going to the church to be married. He was pressed and set on sea. Danny dum, danny dilly dum, danny dum, danny danny dilly dum dum day. Danny dum, danny dilly dum, danny dum, danny dilly dum dum day. She dressed herself up like a sailor. On her breast she wore a star. Her beautiful fingers long and slender, she gave them all just a smear of tar. Danny dum, danny dum, danny dum dum day. Danny dum, danny dum, danny dum, danny dum dum day.
Onto the boat this weekend, and I didn't expect to be doing any cruising, but here we are, just about to go past the wharf and through the centre of Banbury. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Let's do it this way. There's Peter actually on the move with me, which it's really unusual.
Yes, that's right, moving together. It's been a while, yeah.
It has. And it's only going to be a short run because I leave tomorrow.
Yes.
And it's just to help Peter get through what's coming.
Yeah. Afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's nice and warm here.
Banbury, or the outskirts anyway, and over there we have Spice Ball Park. And here on the right is the wharf that Peter once moored up at.
Yes, for 3 weeks.
Yeah, and that was his first time ever in a wharf or marina, I believe.
I think it was, yes.
Now this boat, new at Priory Way Navigation, gives you a clue as to where we want to be heading this trip. Well, within the next few weeks. in a way. Now the centre of Banbury has been really developed, especially the canal side. If I remember correctly, when I was last here, they were just building the Premier Inn that you can see ahead of us.
It's getting cold.
Yeah.
Need my scarf out.
So this is Tom Rolt Bridge. He wrote a book about narrowboating back in the 50s. That's been mentioned in a previous video of our time in Banbury. Peter subsequently bought the book and has read it. Now that boat there on the left as we're going past looks like it might have just come in to moor. This is the complex that was being built, and when Flan was alive and here, all these steps weren't steps, there were gaps, and he used to enjoy going underneath them while it was still a building site. And there's the Premier Inn. Last night we had dinner at the Pizza Express, which you can just see on the left coming up, and we also had coffee in the museum cafe, which I think is on this side somewhere.
A bit further down.
Okay. Oh yes, underneath that covered bridge. And on the left there is Lock 29. I think that's what it's called, isn't it?
Yes.
Lock 29, which is an eatery and gift hub. We are also coming up to Tooley's Boatyard. Now yesterday we went in there as a dry dock and had some superb entertainment. I don't know if there's a boat in there now and whether it's gone back to being Boatyard, but there you see it. There it is, Tooley's historic boatyard, where 3 years ago Peter had his boat blacked. Now there's the lift bridge coming up. This is the route from the museum to the cafe, which is where we had our coffee yesterday. Connie's Cafe, which is where it's closed today. And I'm about to get off and do that lift bridge in the distance.
Well, as usual, we're at the bottom of the lock now, and Marianne's just waiting there to open the gates and let me out. Just the throttle. And we have an audience coming over the back of the gate here. So I don't want the boat to go too far back, otherwise I'll get water and